unless this is going to be all in one batch, then welcome to Fluffy Sexy Bitches, and welcome to the next episode of Attack on Titan. God damn it, I didn't even give myself like a 5-minute pause like I usually do, just to breathe and think about how I start this next episode. No. We ain't all about that today, because they decided to kill off one of my favorite characters. Eren definitely is a devil by now, but you can tell that he still would have highly preferred, almost wished that Sasha wouldn't have died. You shoot my friend and you're dead, bro. I'm the bouncer of this tea party right here. you ain't got no say in this. You gonna walk in there and you gonna drink some tea. Go on ahead. Drink that tea. Go. Do it. We will fill it up with some laxatives. I saw somebody play this song on the piano. I believe it was on TikTok. It was pretty good. Man, the energy is drained out of me after doing Fairy Tail Eden 0 and one episode of Attack on Titan. Oh man, dude. Monster! You can't just kill off Sasha episode before and then just bring her back for a flashback episode. That's Levy's like, oh, ain't that fucking good? Good for us. You know how I would feel so insulted. I would feel like, oh, the reason why they couldn't invade you is because they're busy. I'm like, so you want to tell me the reason why we didn't get completely fucked is because we're just not on, it's not our turn yet. Plus the Titans, the things that we have issue with, it's that the irony that these giant monsters that ate people saved them from an army of 1,000,000. But the army of 1,000,000 doesn't come now anyway, because they're busy. They're like, oh, we come down the line later. I'll be pissed if I heard that. Not that I want them to come earlier, I just like the whole situation would piss me off. Oh, as if Zeke doesn't already have an inferiority complex already. Jesus. He already thinks he's like, they call him the Wonder Boy already. Jesus Christ. And now you want to call him a god? I was about to say, this is good. This is a tough pitch to sail. Like, you gonna walk in saying like, so yeah, we want to work together with the Beast Titan. You know, the one who killed majority of the scouts and who knows how much damage he has done to all of them. At least the other guys are still like, hey, continue. Let's see what else is there. Oh, that never is a good idea to pitch out. He has a secret plan. How are you going to think that people will be up for the task? How do you want to think that people are willing to say yes to that? If it's like, oh, we got a secret plan. You just have to participate. Like, no. You want me to participate with the one person that killed my best friend with a fucking rock the size of a house? No, thank you. Saying that with a big ass smile on her face, like, hey, come on and help us, why don't you? And this is the moment Niccolo fell in love. And this, he's just like, oh, somebody who enjoys my cooking. Oh no. He's gonna be heartbroken. The only girl he could have had a chance with. Is she wearing a skirt? No, she's wearing on pants underneath it. I was like, lady, this ain't the time or place for that. Yeah, I mean, if everything could be resolved with just talking out, the whole world would be at peace. Like, honestly, if everything could just be resolved with just purely like, hey man, this is how it actually is. Hey man, thanks for telling me that. I'm enlightened now, and I'm very I must apologize for my misconception of how we treated you and how we saw you. Hey man, no problem. As long as you don't do it again. Now that I know this information, I won't ever again in my life. If that was the case, world peace would happen. If people didn't fight against each other all the time, in many different ways, world peace would be here. Same here, dude. They see them as monsters. And it's not fully wrong. And the step to talking it out is over. Yeah, right? Right? When you say it like that, it does sound stupid. Sneaked on by a kid who just... Wow. Oh. God, this is... No, what? I will say this, though. It might sound a bit weird, but I'm super glad she's having a funeral. As in, like, I'm not glad she's dead, but compared to everybody else, every single other person that we saw die in Attack on Titan, I'm glad we get to see an honorable funeral scene for Sasha. It's still sad, and I got goosebumps just thinking about the fact that when she died and how Mikasa and cried over her dead body, and this scene gives me goosebumps as well. But I'm glad that they gave Sasha a funeral where people get to mourn over a grave, and she's not being eaten or slashed or shot by like Kenny's group, and then like, you know, just forgotten in the streets somewhere. Like, it's, I know none of the soldiers got forgotten in the streets somewhere, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just, she got to be buried. People are by her grave, and we see how it affects other people. I'm glad that the father was actually didn't give two shits that he was Malayan. He was just like, hey man, we appreciate the offer. Especially, they must have known that she loved food. So knowing that there was a guy that just cooked for her, man, those parents must have looked at him and be like, this could be a potential husband too. Fucking, so much shit was just wrong. Yeah, please don't treat them like this. Here we have the topless scene I keep seeing the manga panel from. Jesus, he's buffed up. He's so beefy now. Yeah, no, this. Okay. I just now realized one thing. I hope I didn't set like the sensitivity of the mic too loud, and it's gonna be all unusable audio at the end after all this recording. But my God, Jesus Christ, dude, this was intense. This was intense 2 episodes. The first one was definitely more intense, but also interesting to see Mikasa, like, it's so odd seeing Mikasa by herself, completely by herself, because she has been by Eren's side almost all the time, and now seeing her just separated from him just shows how much this new Eren kind of like makes her feel a bit like she's questioning her own choices in how she sees him. You know, she's like, is she still willing to like save him if the sacrifice is one of the closest friends? You know, like all this led to that. We saw a moment that she wanted to stop Levi from kicking Eren more if he was about to, but when Armin held her back, this time, unlike every other time where she would keep pushing and trying to stop him from doing that, she actually stopped. Probably because she realized, yeah, no, even for me, he has done some stuff that I just think was too far. So yeah, no, it's interesting. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Share the video around, help an Afro out, and I see you guys. Whatever next I will start reacting to. I will probably react to a whole new anime that I've been waiting to watch. It's on the list to come up now, so I might react to that. We'll see if I do that. I still have SCP stuff ready. I still have some stream highlight stuff to edit, and that has been on my computer for like almost 1.5 months now. So we'll see. That was with you. Have a nice day, you guys. And I hope that the next episode won't fuck me over as much.